When I posted Orphans and Guardians several months ago, I promised you another video. Here it is, signing off with John and Henry. This is a sequel to my video Orphans and Guardians. Please watch that video if you've not done so already. The Epistle Dedicatory from the first folio is allegedly written by John Heminge and Henry Condell. I think this video may show people otherwise. Notice the alignment of the letters. If we put vertical lines between all of the letters, we'll notice that several of them don't match up with other letters properly. These 7 letters are offset. The uppercase I in John and the uppercase H in Heminge have a gematria sum of 17. If we add the gematria values of the E and the M, which are offset above the uppercase C in Condell, we see that they also have a gematria sum of 17. Finally, the exposed uppercase R in Henry also has a gematria value of 17. We have 3 ways to get to the number. This is another example of the tria sunt omnia principle, in which a repetition of 3 of anything suggests that there is a hidden secret in the text, or a profound truth is being hidden. If we add the gematria values of the E and the M to the uppercase C in Condell, we get a sum of 20. If we add the uppercase R to the C in Condell, again, these are just offset numbers, we get another hidden sum of 20. Twenty times 2 is 40, and if 20 equals V in gematria, we have hidden VV inside these offset letters. If we add up the gematria sum of all 7 of the offset letters, we get 68. If we do the same of the top line sum for the small letters in the top line, we get 86. 86 and 68 are mirrors of each other, but '86 transforms to 68 by using the Latin alphabet repeated count. 86 in the lark is RRRR. R, of course, has a gematria value of 17. 17 times 4 is 68. So, by a numerical alchemical system, which is very simple, 86 transforms to 68. Let's look at some objections. Skeptics will note that in the letter to the great variety of readers, Heminge and Condell also have added their names to the final byline. But if you notice, Henry in the Epistle Dedicatory is spelt with a Y, and Henry in the letter to the great variety of readers is spelt with an IE. This is our first clue that something is going on behind the scenes and underneath the text. It's a clue that there may be puzzles involved, and we've already seen some. Heminge is also spelled differently in the list of principal actors. Contrary to what one website says, and I forget which one it is, Heminge is not spelled H-E-M-I-N-G-E all the time in the first folio, and this is absolute proof of it. Again, it's an anomaly that people have to pay attention to figure out what's going on. There are at least two other names which could be used to provide clues in the byline from this list of actors. William Kempt and Richard Cowley. William Kempt is the only name that has an EM on it. So let's see if we can create 3 times 17 out of this set of letters. As you can see, the EM are the only 2 letters in William Kempt that come out to 17. Therefore, Kempt's name could not have been used in the byline to create 3 times 17. People will ask, how was it made? Well, it's quite simple. Remember this, that all the letters are set up in a vertical system that are offset. All you need to do is put the letters in a grid. And then put their gematria values in the same cells. Had the names/numbers been properly aligned like this, the puzzles would not have worked out. Alternately, you can start with the numbers, then insert the letters. But I don't think this is what they did. Only 5 cells need to add to our target number. The first letter in John, the first letter in Heminge, the EM in Heminge, and then R in Henry. Recall that these letters are all offset. I will show you something really interesting. These 4 letters are the only offset letters which are not directly above or below other letters. Let's separate them. I, R, L, L. Now pronounce it silently to yourself. If you get a familiar word out of it, then you're on the right track. But for the letter A, it would spell Earl in Welsh. So, there you have it. A tiny gem of a puzzle. The puzzle is evidence that neither actor wrote the epistle, but an earl was involved in the first folio. Is that all there is in this Epistle Dedicatory, particularly page 2? Let's look at and find out. You notice that in these videos, I'm missing one line. The address, Your Lordship's Most Bounden. The gematria sum of the Y and the uppercase L in Your Lordships is 33. 22 plus 11. If we add to that the number of lowercase letters, which are 24, we get 57. "57" is 17 plus 40. "33" is also 11 times 3. In Latin gematria, 11 is equal to the letter L. L is a homophone of EL or L, which is God in Hebrew. The number 3 also stands for the Trinity, and because it stands for the Trinity, it also stands for truth. It is another bit of the puzzle in the authorship game that tells us we are on the right track in discovering the truth of who wrote the plays. The clues in the Heminge and Condell sign-off are that we have 17 and 40 as numbers, and IRLL. Who can we identify using the numbers and the name or the word? Edward de Vere, the 17th Earl of Oxford, in which Ford, separated into 4 and D, become a homophone for the number 40. Thanks for watching.